absolutely stunned was her new 100-meter personal best of 10.63, which she ran in Kingston, Jamaica at the Olympic Destiny Series. Not only was this the first time that Pryce had ever broken 10.7, but this time now places her as the second fastest athlete to ever compete in this event, now only trailing behind the amazing world record of Florence Griffith Joyner, who ran a time of 10.49 back in 1988. This season, against all odds, Fraser Pryce has emerged as the favorite for the women's 100-meter finals heading into the Tokyo Games. And even though potential Olympic immortality is just around the corner, Pryce's track and field dominance goes so much further than many could ever imagine. If we take a trip back all the way to 2008, at just 21 years of age, Pryce emerged as the fastest woman on the planet, taking the gold medal in these games in 10.78 seconds. With her patented bullet-like start and her completely unmatched drive phase, she was certainly in a league of her own on this day. However, as the years progressed, her greatness would only continue to blossom. The following year, in 2009, still at just 22 years of age, 10.73, setting a new personal best and tying the Jamaican national record. Following this performance just 3 years later, Pryce again did what she does best, and that's win a global championship with absolutely masterful execution. Again, with an incredible start and a remarkable second half, she managed to hold on to this incredible victory, winning her second Olympic gold medal in the 100 meters with a finishing time of 10.75 seconds. This gold medal moment made Fraser Pryce one of only 3 women in history to successfully defend her Olympic 100-meter title, and with this newfound, confirmed greatness, Fraser Pryce's career, amazingly, only started to accelerate over the following years. Just 1 year later in 2013, she pulled out an incredible 100 and 200 meter double in the World Championships, winning these two sprinting events in 10.71 and 22.17 seconds. At this point in her career, her greatness was unquestionable. Her times were always solid, her performances always top tier, and during her biggest performances of each and every season, she simply knew how to bring home the victory. Indeed, the title as greatest of all time was already being associated with Fraser Pryce, and now with the 2016 Olympic Games just around the corner, there was now one specific goal that would almost certainly solidify her name as the GOAT, and this goal was to win 3 consecutive 100-meter Olympic titles. Now, what makes this feat so difficult is that no other female athlete has ever done it, and even on the men's side, only one sprinter has ever managed to achieve this, and this athlete is, of course, Usain Bolt. Now, the similarities between these two athletes are simply too great to ignore. They both hail from Jamaica, they both saw their first international success in 2008, they both won many additional world titles. However, in 2016, which was of course the year where Usain Bolt did manage to win his 3rd straight 100-meter gold, Fraser Pryce, unfortunately, had a different fate, only placing 3rd with a time of 10.86 in the women's 100-meter finals. Now, on the surface, this did appear to be a fairly significant disappointment. I mean, she had been literally untouchable during her previous Olympic moments. However, after revealing that she had been suffering from sesamoidosis all season, which is the powerful inflammation of the sesamoid bones in her foot, Pryce expressed that this was actually one of the biggest triumphs of her career, showcasing very high resilience during difficult times. Now, to better understand Pryce's 2016 season, she wasn't even able to train for many weeks building up to the Olympic Games. In fact, she later revealed that even putting on her spikes often caused her massive pain. However, even against this quite untimely challenge, she still managed to step up and bring home the bronze medal, running a season's best time of 10.86 seconds. After this rather unfortunate 2016 season, Pryce announced that she would not be defending her World Championship title in 2017, given that she was now pregnant with her very first child. Even though she would not be competing in these London World Championships, she certainly still found this event quite significant, because as the story goes, while watching the 100-meter finals, Fraser Pryce actually went into labor, and on the following day on August 7th, she gave birth to her first son, Zion. Although she didn't actually compete throughout her entire 2017, one thing is absolutely certain. She never once lost the inner motivation that drives this incredible Jamaican athlete to the highest levels of sprinting success, because very soon after 2017, she was already back on top. Just over 2 years after giving birth to her son, Pryce once again returned to the World Championships in Doha, Qatar, and in her very first round of the women's 100 meters, she ran a blistering time of 10.80 seconds, which is the fastest qualifying time in World Championship history. Indeed, Pryce looked incredible during this opening round. Her start was great, her top speed was solid, but more than anything, she looked absurdly relaxed here, almost jogging her way to a 10.80. This performance was quite impressive. However, Fraser Pryce saved her absolute best for the finals. Against a historically talented field that included the likes of Elaine Thomas and Dina Asher-Smith, the great Shelly and Fraser Pryce again was simply untouchable. With yet another amazing start, Pryce was gone from the gun, and with a finishing time of 10.71, one of the greatest sprinters to ever compete had once again risen to the very top of the 100 meters, and she did this yet again with an absolutely world-class performance. In the words of Michael Johnson, who is one of the greatest track and field athletes to ever compete, he said, "We need to put Fraser Pryce's 100-meter career into perspective. She's a 2-time Olympic 100-meter champion, only 2 other women have ever done that, and she's now a 4-time world 100-meter champion, which no other woman has ever achieved. Clearly, she is the undisputed GOAT." This race clearly put Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce's career at the absolute highest levels of sprinting excellence, and even though this moment very well could have been an unforgettable final global performance, Fraser Pryce was clearly not finished. Over these past few months, we've seen the pocket rocket herself, the GOAT of female sprinting, outperform any and all expectations. In a year that looked as though she would be trying to hang on in order to return to the Olympic podium, 2021 has been quite possibly the biggest flex in Fraser Pryce's career. Again, on June 5th, Pryce threw down a historic time of 10.63, making her the second fastest athlete of all time. And then, at this year's Jamaican Olympic Trials, she pulled out another fantastic 100 and 200 meter double, winning these events in 10.71 and 21.79 seconds, which was also the very first time the Pryce had ever broken 22 seconds for the 200 meters. At 34 years of age, it is clear that this timeless Jamaican athlete can almost always perform when it matters the most. And if she can manage to win a 3rd Olympic 100-meter title this summer, she will become the first female athlete to ever achieve this feat. And as far as I'm concerned, she will unquestionably be the one and only sprinting GOAT. Thanks for watching, everyone. And as always, until next time.